Oh my god, I went on quite the escapade yesterday, of which I'm actually not going to show any of the footage. Yesterday it occurred to me after my first visit to a store that I was visiting to see if I could find my book is that I didn't do enough research, and I'll get to that in the video. But yesterday's Crow on the Road episode was sort of fruitless, except for some things that I bought. So today we're more than likely going to be just having a little chat about just whatever comes to mind in the next few minutes. This is Kat, the Crow-Winged Author, here at the Magic Library, and I am so freaking tired. Here's a quiet little blurb slash shameless plug and everything. If you guys are interested in buying my debut novel, Arborea Lux, you can buy it on Amazon. The link is down in the description below. And if you are reading it or you have read it and you want to leave a review, please leave a review down below on Goodreads, because it really helps with the circulation. And if you bought a copy from Amazon, please go there and do that as well, because this is my book baby and I'm trying to make myself known out there as a published author. So yeah, if you guys could do that for me, that's just that would make my day. Arborea Lux is a paranormal dark fantasy, and it is something that I had been wanting to write for a while. And it started out as an idea, and then after writing on it and writing on it and writing on it and writing on it, it just became this amazing thing that I want to share with people. So you guys sharing sharing my videos about it and everything helps with their circulation, not only for my book, but also for my channel and everything, especially because I'm trying to go independent. So thank you guys for everything that you do, for every like and view that you guys drop on my videos. I realize that it's technically not a lot, but it does mean a lot to me that you guys are at least watching my videos. So thank you guys so much. And with shameless plug out of the way, let's get into the video. So the reason I'm not showing any of the footage from yesterday is because it was really fruitless and everything. And I sort of found out why it was like that. Because when I had found out that my book was being sold in stores, they're technically being sold on the online stores, not the brick and mortar stores. And when I talked to my previous manager, when I went to Alabaster, I found out why. The corporate centers of all these major chain bookstores and everything all look for popularity readings on places like Book Talk. And the reason for that is because if it shows a lot of clout on social media, then they want people to be able to bring that into their stores and everything to make greater sales. It is basically a marketing tactic. And it was sort of humbling in a way to know that my book was in fact being sold by the stores online, but not being sold in person. So that was a little bit disappointing, but it was also humbling because I did get to learn something new. I basically learned that I needed to go on a massive TikTok campaign for the marketing of my book and to talk about it online as much as I can. So I will probably be doing that with my book, with this book, and with other books in the future. All in all, it technically wasn't a bad trip, except for the fact that I started it almost right after I got home after like 8 hours of work. So I spent like a good, let me see, I left at 11:30, drove all the way to Alabaster. Yeah, it pretty much took me about maybe 4 hours, because wow, I was so exhausted when I got back. So exhausted to the point that my brain actually would not let me sleep, and I just stayed there and I just stayed here just staring up at the ceiling for like almost, I think, 4 hours. And then I finally passed out, I think around like 7:40 at night. Which is why I'm bringing this video to you now, because if you learn anything from this video, it should be 2 things. 1, always sleep before you decide to go on to do a project, and 2, do your research. It wasn't all necessarily fruitless. I bought some volumes of manga that I had been wanting. I finally got the final volume for Watakoi, Love is Hard for an Otaku, and that is by far my favorite series. And the manga volume is actually really small. I'm interested in see what they do with it and everything. And I also bought the first 3 volumes of Bungo Stray Dogs, which is one of my favorite series because they incorporate real authors from the past and make them into modern day characters, and just I love it so much. It's such a fun series and everything. If any of you guys are anime fans, I definitely recommend Bungo Stray Dogs, especially with season 4 having just ended and season 5 about to be premiering in July. I highly recommend it to you guys. And I also bought this. Yeah. I needed sort of an emotional support animal for my fruitless journey and everything, so I decided to buy this little guy. This little guy is adorable. I did not buy him from Books A Million. I actually bought him from Second & Charles because I was trying to go see if I can find the 3rd volume of Bungo Stray Dogs, and I did, thankfully. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna name him yet. According to the tag, his name is Huli. I may just keep the name Huli, but you know, I'm a writer, so I like to I like to name things. But besides that and everything, it was sort of a good trip because I did sort of need it to sort of relax a little bit, even though it was supposed to be for work. But I think it turned out pretty much okay, especially with what I bought. So yeah, so it was a little bit disappointing and everything, but at the same time, I guess I should have expected it. I'm not all that popular on TikTok. I'm not even popular on here by any means, but it is a learning process for me. And I guess the meaning of this video is don't ever give up on your dream. Just keep working at it. Even if you've gotten to that first point of succession, you should always be working to strive. You should always be striving to work and improve yourself in your craft, and that's what I'm doing. So I don't expect my book to blow up overnight. I mean, like, it most certainly didn't when I first published, but with this next book series and everything, I hope to actually sort of continue on with my writing process, and it's just I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes, because this is going to be really big. I do have some announcements and everything. I'm hoping to finish all of these 3 books, hopefully by the end of maybe September, if I'm lucky. And I hope to get it all. Just edited. Oh my God, my tongue. I'm still sleepy, so my tongue is like just like it feels sort of inflated. But I hope to get everything edited and worked out. I've still got to come up with designs for the covers and everything, so I can send them off to get covers and see what they suggest for covers for the book. But aside from that and everything, it's going to be particularly interesting, specifically because I'm hoping that by the time Comic-Con rolls around next year, I'll be able to actually have a table there as a vendor, and I will be able to sell my books, because it's something that I want to do. And for all the just awesome people out there that are also just inclusive in the anime convention community, because it's not just anime people at an anime convention. You get your Star Wars, you get Star Trek, you get video games, you get all these different people. And I want to be able to share my books with those people and everything, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more clientele. I actually have to work a little bit more on my shirt designs, because I still have, like, there's one quote that I want to do. Actually, no, there's two quotes that I want to do that I've got to figure out the layout for and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. And if you guys want more updates about basically what's going on with my writing projects, my life in general, and if you want updates about when my website is going to be up and running, and also along with the store, I hope you guys will just follow along on all my social media links in the description below, because it's gonna be a hard time a little bit. So I have so much work ahead of me, and I'm working on most of it solo, so it's going to be particularly interesting to see how this goes and everything. I'm not entirely alone. I've got my dad, who's owned a small business before, helping me out. I've got my friend Angie, who's probably watching this video, to help with financials and everything, because she's so amazing at that. She helps me with my paperwork, and I'm so thankful for all the people who are supporting me and are helping me with this. So yeah. For other stuff and everything, this is just like a blab video. But it's also sort of an apology, because I did promise this epic adventure for Crow on the Road, and yesterday it was sort of a bust, and I do apologize for that. I did expect for there to be at least some progress, but I did not feel like you guys just wanted to see me going around to all these different bookstores, looking at all these bookshelves, and then just asking, and then just having to deal with it not being very fruitful. I didn't want it to be clickbait, so yeah. But I think that's going to be the end of the video. So let me get through my entire spiel that I usually do at the end of videos. Thank you guys so much for watching this just absolutely just blech video, because it's like it is an apology video, but it's also sort of a blabbing video about what I plan to do for the future. And I know that's not exactly thrilling content, but I do have some plans to do for other videos on here too. So just, if you guys are interested in seeing those videos and everything, please subscribe and go to the bell notification and make sure it's on, because I will be posting a little bit more frequently here, hopefully. So yeah. My book Arborea Lux is available on Amazon, and if you don't want to necessarily buy from Amazon, you can also buy it online at Books A Million, Barnes and Nobles, and just other places like that. It was so fun to actually see that my book is actually being sold in stores, even though it's on the online stores. So if you guys want to go shop there and everything, just feel free to. If you guys have read the book and everything, and you want to leave a review, please go to Goodreads down below and leave a review, because that will help with the circulation of my book, and it will really help me get my name out there. So I would very much appreciate it if you guys did that for me. If you guys want to keep up to date with some of my projects, my life in general, or just whether or not I'm going to be doing a video or doing a poll, please go and follow all my social links down below. I've got an author page on Facebook, I've got a Twitter page, I've got Instagram, and I also have TikTok. I am on TikTok, I am on Book Talk, but I am not very popular on any of those social media sites. So it is a learning process for me, and it's just, I hope to be able to hopefully gain a following so that everybody will at least be excited for the content that I put out. Also, if you do like this video, please, of course, hit that thumbs up button, because it's just leaving a thumbs up and leaving a comment down in the comment section below does help with circulation and does help with the algorithm on YouTube and everything. And I would like to reach a lot of people with this channel, whether it be for encouragement, whether it be for writing advice that I'm not exactly an expert in. It's just some things that have helped out for me, whether it be advertising for my book, or just talking about my writing projects and everything. I want to generate excitement. I want to generate this want to read and this want to write, because it's like everyone has a story that they want to tell, and behind the cover of a book is a story that is just waiting for us to immerse ourselves into that world. And that is the art of escapism and the art of storytelling, because I do think those two things are the two sides of the exact same coin. One does lead to the other. Sort of an Ouroboros of creativity in a sense. And I want everybody to be able to just have the freedom to do what they want to with their craft, because it's like everybody has a story to tell, like I said before, and that is what is important. So yeah, this has been Kat the Crowing's author here at the Magic Library in her very, very tired state, and I hope you guys have a very wonderful Sunday and a very wonderful beginning of your week. Bye guys.